Good morning, and if everything goes according to plan, Merry Christmas! So today is Christmas Eve. I was not going to film today, but I decided that I wanted you guys to have a video on Christmas Eve, even if it was just like a little one or a short, hey, hi, hello, hi, how's it going type of a thing. So the last couple of days have been kind of funny. I say funny, have been kind of weird, strange for me. So we had some issues with my car very suddenly to the point where it might have gotten towed, and so that made me very, very anxious. Because they gave us a notice at like 3 in the morning, and they're like, you have until 3 in the morning the next day to fix this. So we had basically less than 24 hours to fix it. And I was very concerned about it getting towed, and we were like, where can we like park the car so it won't get towed and all this other stuff. Long story short, we ended up getting it all fixed, but because I was so anxious about this, so suddenly, and also because we have some potential plans with Jared's family this weekend, that we were trying to like fix, organize, whatever, I was a little stressed. And so it was like on the first day that I went back to work for Christmas week. So that was also a little overwhelming. But we ended up getting it all fixed, and everything is fine with the world, even with the plans and stuff. But like, because of all of that, I ended up with me Christmas baking and eating Christmas treats and all of the hot cocoa I've been drinking at work, which does contain milk. I didn't even factor that in. And then also the fact that I've been drinking like my espresso drink a little more, which is coffee. It all kind of caught up to me very suddenly that same night, and I spent like 2 hours in the middle of the night in the bathroom, and that was just a great experience. So I ended up getting like very little sleep, so we're all good now though. So like the last 48 hours have been a roller coaster, but it's fine because it's Christmas Eve, and I am very excited. Yesterday, our last coordinator, who hadn't gone back to Wilderness Lodge yet, had her first day at work. And it was just her and I, and we had a great time kind of catching each other up on things and stuff, and me trying to show her like how we function after reopening and so on and so forth. So I am even though we were so busy yesterday, I'm so like on a high for Christmas right now that I'm so determined to just like have a great time no matter what happens. That said, all this week, the 20th, 21st, 22nd, so on and so forth, I have been watching, I've been really bad about watching church. I typically try to watch church every Sunday, and I've been very bad about not doing it. And Stephanie, my friend Stephanie, and I were doing Bible devotionals together like all of November, I think a little before that possibly even, and then December hit and I just forgot to like pick new ones, and it just didn't happen. So all this week I have been watching sermons from one of my favorite pastors, Miles McPherson, I think is what his last name is, the Rock Church in San Diego, California. He came and spoke to my college a couple of times, and I really like his vibe and just like how he like lays things out and stuff. So I've been watching one of his old Christmas series from like years ago every day, 30 minutes a day. They have like a little digital lesson plan that I've been putting in my iPad and kind of following along, and it's been so good for me this week. So good to just like reset my mindset on like, what I should be concerned about, what I shouldn't be concerned about, like the whole car thing. Like, it got to a point where I was so stressed that I was just like, you know what? What's going to happen is going to happen. There's nothing we can do to fix it right this moment. I'm just going to leave it up to God and just hope and pray that he takes care of it. Same thing with my stomach. I was so worried going into work the next day because I had lack of sleep. I'd barely eaten anything, and we had a lot going on yesterday, and I was really concerned about not being able to make it through the day, not being able to keep up, and I was able to like roll with the punches, had no issues whatsoever, was actually able to get my work meals like down, and so all was well with the world. And so that's been like a good lesson for me as well. But speaking of lessons and digital lessons. I have been designing like crazy when it comes to digital planners and digital just anything, to the point where I really want to share like how I'm digital journaling. Now I'm still learning. I've only had this app for like a week or so, but like every day I've been kind of like journaling with my own pages and stuff. And I actually find it a lot easier to digital journal than with like an actual journal, just because I have my iPad or a device on me almost at all times. Whereas like my journal, I'll leave it in the other room. It will be too lazy to go get it, or like it'll be put away, out of sight, out of mind. I forget to do it completely. So yeah, but also on another note, back to Christmas. Today is Toy Day in Animal Crossing. I thought Toy Day was on Christmas, but I guess it makes sense. It's Christmas Eve. And there is snow going on. There is decorated trees that when you shake them, you get Christmas ornaments. You can see my little Santa outfit. But there is a character, so for every holiday in Animal Crossing, there's like a special character that comes. And the character, where is he? He disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's walking around. The character today, his name is like Jingle or something, and he's a little reindeer that has like he turned around. I knew he was gonna turn around. He's a little reindeer dressed up like Santa, and he has stars in his eyes, and he's the cutest little thing. I want to get a plushie of him because he's so freaking cute. Look at him. Walking around. He's just so cute. So I'm doing that this morning. I was listening to Christmas music. I have tea, Christmas tea. We're kind of going to swear off coffee for at least a week. But I am just like loving life. The kittens have been so naughty today. They have been in and around everything. But I'm so excited. My girls are going to get their Christmas presents soon. I can't wait for them to open them. And I can't wait for Jared's family to open his presents in a couple days. And it's just, I'm just filled with so much Christmas joy and Christmas cheer. We're going to watch Christmas movies today, listen to Christmas music. Like, it's going to be such an awesome Christmassy day. And like, one of the lessons that I did learn was about giving up control, which is my biggest thing in general. And I'm still a work in progress. I'm still working on it. If you go to my Instagram, you can see I wrote a whole little thing about it. But my thing is, it's okay to make plans. It's okay to be excited for plans. And it's okay to celebrate when plans go according to plan. But when they don't go according to plan, you have to find the joy in the moment, or that peace in that moment, and move on and just let it go, because you can't force something to happen if it's not going to happen. Or like, let's say I'm like, I'm hoping for like a nice easy pace day at tie-dye or something, 'cause tie-dye is when we get really crazy most of the time. Or I'm hoping like to have like a good amount of kids at the pool or something, and we either get no kids or a crazy amount to the point where like no one's listening and paying attention. Or at tie-dye we get a lot of people, or maybe a lot of like problem guests that are just like really difficult or something, so it like takes longer, or it's like more stressful or whatever. Instead of being upset because things are not going the way I wanted to, finding that peace where it's like, you can do this, it's okay, we're gonna get through it, it'll be fine in the end, has kind of been like my thing that I'm holding on to as the holidays, because we have gotten a lot busier than I anticipated. We'll see. On Christmas Day, I'm actually going to be a pool rover at Boulder Ridge, and it's supposed to get down to 30 degrees with a high of 52 degrees. Like, if it rained, we could like get flurries, which we're not expecting any sort of rain, but I mean, you know what I mean. So I'm actually really excited about that. I gotta go discipline my child. Ruben is getting it. Ruben, you pulled it down again, baby boy. Baby boy, you're being so bad. Here, I'll show you guys the kittens and then I'll end the video. What are you doing? Are you pulling down Mommy's garland? Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you stinky kitty. Say, I'm a stinky kitty. I get gassy sometimes. Is that your cat tower? Do you like your cat tower, Mocha? Are you going to be a good boy for Santa Claus? Are you going to be a good boy for Santa Claus? She's She's like, no way, Mom. No way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Even if you're not able to be with your family, even if you weren't able to afford the Christmas presents you wanted to give, even if your plans just aren't going to go according to plan and getting to do all the fun, merry things that you wanted to do this year. Which, by the way, I'd like to point out, just because it's not Christmas, if you wanted to go sing Christmas carols, if you wanted to go make Christmas cookies or whatever, and you weren't able to do them before today, do whatever you want. Make them New Year's Eve cookies. You know, do literally whatever. Same thing with New Year's. If you aren't able to go out and do your fireworks or New Year's parties or get-togethers or whatever, make it your own. Make 2020's holidays special and unique. Do something different, and just have fun in whatever that is. Also, side note, you don't have to be happy constantly for Christmas. Like, I'm excited for Christmas and I'm holding on to that. Part of it's probably because I'm afraid it will go away as soon as Christmas Day ends, but it's okay to be sad during Christmas time. It's okay to be depressed during Christmas time. You know, as long as you know and accept that this time will pass, things will get better, because they will. Things will get better. And yeah, that's about all. I just want to show you Mocha because she's really cute.
Do you say have happy holidays and a Merry Christmas? Have a Merry Catmas. Say bye.